There is nothing better in seeing videos with fabulous samples from the people that, you know, keep that wheel turning, and that's a lovely design team. Those lovely samples are just amazing, and I'm stood here dancing to that video thinking, yeah, we're doing good, we're doing good. So welcome to the How to Craft Network, everyone. My name is Tony Darroch, and this is a place to come and get some inspiration. A lot of you will have joined me already today at 1 o'clock, so thank you very much. Oh, as always, you can always go back and watch that show. It never goes away. So if this evening you sat on the couch and wanting a little bit of inspiration, you're going to have 3 to go at, because I'm back with you at 6 o'clock as well this evening. So my name is Tony Darroch, and if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Now we are further on in the day, so I do suspect we will have a few more USA fans on our Facebook page also. Thank you for joining us as well. We do appreciate you coming and saying hi, along with the fabulous UK fans too. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please do so. You will get all the notifications when we are live, and there is that little bell giving you that half an hour notice. So I've got a little show lined up for you today. So earlier in show, we always try and put some collections together, bundles at really affordable prices to give people the opportunity to maybe try Stamps by Me, or maybe get their hands on something that they've had their eye on for a while. But in today's show, we have some other fabulous goodies. Now, these are from the lovely Imala collection. Now, if you placed an order earlier in show 1 at 1 o'clock and you're wanting to place an order now, you can do so. The item will just go with your first order, which you've paid postage on. You don't have to pay any further postage until that first order you made has left the building. So it doesn't matter if you place 50 orders from now until Monday, as long as that first order has not left the building, all of your other orders will be bolted into that one for free. So that's super, super cool. Now we have a fabulous offering on today on Imala. Now you all know Carly is the fabulous face and the designer of Imala, and I have a little bit of interaction in there where I sort of like squeeze in a few of my designs and a few things that I like, but predominantly it is the lovely Carly, and she is live with you next week with a brand new launch, and it's chapter 17. So she has a Facebook Live on Sunday night, I believe, as well. So you need to check that out. So if you are an Imala fan and like to collect, maybe you don't have some of the items. I haven't got all of the items on counter today, okay? There are just too many. But the promotion is, if you buy 3, you will save 40%, for nearly half price, which is so, so good. So I will show you some of the products that are part of the Imala range, but I do encourage you, go to the website and have a look at all of the Imala offering. It's across everything Imala. So papers, the mixed media board, there's just lots of stuff on there. Stencils, go and have a look. But I am going to show you some of the stamps that I've cherry picked, because I want you to see the sizes too, because we don't mess around with size on Imala. And this is why I think it's one of the reasons why it's been super, super popular. So I'm going to show you the first one of the collection, which is She Is. Now you can see on the front there, it's sort of a very modern lady. Got all of that chiseling going on, which is what I wish I could do. But no, I look like a plum. My face is so round. But if somebody could teach me how to get a face that looks very chiseled like that one, give me a shout. I'm all ears. So this one is She Is, and again, if you buy any 3, it doesn't have to be any 3 of what's on the counter, it's any 3 of anything Imala on the website. And you'll see there's a little promotion banner on top of every Imala item telling you if you buy 3 of these or 3 of this sort of Imala collection, you will get those savings. And if you are a club member, you'll get that extra 5% at checkout, which is also a Brucey bonus. So let's just turn this She Is around. So she is strong, she is fierce, brave and full of fire. Let's turn it around. There we go. So you can see it's a super, super big one. She's huge, very impactful on a card, little to no effort, which means you're going to be able to create perfect cards like this one, just stamped in ink, in black onto a stenciled background. Nothing fancy here, guys, just the stamp doing all of the work. That's 2 stenciled corners, top right, bottom left, and stamped in the center there. So, so pretty. That's just one. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to leave the stamps this way around so you can see what's going on. Then we have one of my all-time favorites is the Ink Me. So these are going to create those strips of like watercolour wash lines, gouache lines, blocks, circles, great for background techniques, these ones. So in total you get 5 in that set, and they're the Inky, so they're solid, which means you can add those inks, spritz them, stamp them down. Super, super lovely. Then the next one on the counter, Better Together. Let me just show you the size of this one. So this is a really lovely one, particularly those events, those anniversaries, those couples, those Valentine's Days. Really, really beautiful. Big old stamp is this one, guys. So you can colour the skin for whoever it's fitting for if you want to. You can paper piece those elements on there. Or what about just doing it on pearlised? That'd make a beautiful wedding card, wouldn't it? I'll just show you some of the lovely samples. So coloured with your alcohol markers. What about your watercolour inks? And this one is a paper piece. So patterned papers over the jeans, the shirt and the dress on there. And this is probably Michelle. This is a Shell Bell card. There we go. You can always tell Shell's colouring. Beautiful. And there they are with that beautiful paper, which is the Imala paper, which goes across the corner of that design and all in keeping with Imala and its style. So that one is Better Together. I think there's a lot of lines on there. I couldn't obviously fit them all on the counter, as you all know. So here we have this beautiful, beautiful, graceful stamp. Big stamp. I'm going to use this one today. I haven't used it before, I don't think, so I'm going to use it today. Beautiful, capable, worthy, and why not? Let's show you some of these samples here. Lots of lovely samples. And like I said earlier, the design teams work incredibly hard to inspire you, and at least me holding these up, you can pause the video at any point and just replicate it if you want to. You know, create your own unique cards. Just that little bit of inspiration. There we go. How beautiful is that? With the flowers on her hair. So that one is graceful. Now they're A5 in size, okay? Really, really big stamps. So buy 3 of any Imala product, save 40%. 40%. So the next one on the counter, Stay Strong. Now this is a 2-part stamp where you get the solid portion for your colour and then your outline. This was one of my ideas, as always, you know what I'm like. So this is sort of like very lamination, not quite lamination, but very lamination with a twist of Imala on there. So you can see that very sketch design on there. So very forgiving. You don't have to use the 2 portions together. Be different and stay strong. And it's a big one, A5 again. So just moving down, a couple more to get through. So we have the fabulous kitten, massive kitten. I think this is one of the biggest kittens I've ever seen. If you're a cat fan, stamp this in black. You are absolutely good to go. Let's show you some samples here. So if you stamp it out in black, there we go, thank you. And then he embossed in white. And what about just on white with a touch of colour? I will come and say hi. I can see you all chatting. I promise I'll get over there in a second. So that's a fluffy kitten. And then the last stamp on the counter is this beautiful one, which is the 2 ladies. Extraordinary. Big ones are those ones. So it's your 2 ladies. You saw me paper piece this one not so long ago. So the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. And nothing is impossible. The word impossible says it's possible. There we go. Let's show you some samples for this one then. If you are an Imala fan, you're going to absolutely love this show because everything is buy 3, save 40%. And if you've got those bonuses of your lovely club members and the point system, you're literally going to get lots and lots of savings today. So this is quite a pretty one, this one. Pearl card. Can we see that there? That's really different, is that one. What about edge to edge? So not the full design. So on the edge of each card. There we go. I think Carly's going through a fad. She likes to stamp onto pearlised card lately. I haven't tried it. I might try it. Might steal it. Might cop. Why not? So the last 2 items I've put on the counter today are different items from the Imala range. So I have a paper pad here. Now, all of the paper pads are in the buy 3, save 40% as well. So we've got this one here. So this is the A4 Prestige. You can see all of the designs on there for you. So you can see you've got brickwork, floral, splats, drips, roses, fountains. I'm just going to show you a little flick of this one because this is in my demo. Thank you. You see me now, guys. There we go. So you'll be able to see some of these lovely pictures. I'll twist it down for you. There we go. Thank you so much. And you can see all of the beautiful, oh, excuse me, I'm not very good at pick and flick. Really, really pretty books, roses, florals, watercolour flowers, fountains, chevrons, great. Absolutely beautiful. You're saving a lot with these ones. So there is an nautical one, I believe, as well. Should have grabbed that one, actually. But you can see it on the website, very similar in design. It's got some ships, it's got waves, it's got the compass on there. Really, really beautiful. Great for masculine cards, which we're all struggle with. And the last two items on the counter are the fabulous mixed media board. You know Carla uses this all the time. It is like a mount board. It's white on one side, cream on the other, and it's available in 2 sizes. So this is what's going to help you with your collage and building those book fronts and backs and cutting up and making like journals if you want to. It takes a lot of water. It takes a lot of texture. So you can really get in and build those layers. So you have it in the A4 and the A5. So take that one out as well because that's the same. Buy 3, save 40%. So there's the counter. I'm just going to give you a quick look at the video with the inspiration that we showed you at the beginning whilst I get to the other side and get ready for one of my first demonstrations. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Lovely to have you back. Just a quick one before I get into any craft. I've just seen a comment on here from a lovely lady called Marilyn who's saying that she just got back from hospital from a skin graft from her partner on the nose and it's all good. That makes me very happy. Somebody's happy today, get a glass of Prosecco or a cup of tea. In my case, a cup of coffee. So it's lovely to hear that he is good. Thank you so much. So lovely to see you all. Hi Tina, hi Anne, hi Enid. Oh, we've got some new ones on now. Jan, Irene, Audrey. Audrey likes the 3 o'clock, I believe, Audrey. Julie, that's a Julie B and a Julie A. We've got Nola, we've got Sue, and we've got Amanda. It's going quite fast again. Right, what am I going to do in studio today? I have no idea. I'm all joking. I have obviously planned. I'm planned. I always plan. Whether it goes to plan's another matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this beautiful, graceful lady here. And it's the head and those beautiful words on there. So I thought we could mix it up with those pretty papers. So what I'm going to do is after we go off live, to say thank you, because I forgot to do it in the last one, to be honest with you. And I did do some big giveaways last week. Anybody who comments under this video after I've gone off air, I'm going to send the products that I used today. So I did quite a few giveaways last week, so I'm heading that way this week. I always say, no, I'm not giving any more giveaways away. I need a break. But then when I get live, I just get giddy with it. So I'm sure that's a song. So after this video's finished, after we've gone off air, pop a comment underneath. Let me know your thoughts about the show. Did you buy something, or are you sitting on your hands because you're saving your pennies for Santa? anything, as long as it's kind. And then I'll pick a winner in the next show. No, not tomorrow. I'll give people a chance to watch the show. So I'll do it on Monday. I might do a cheeky giveaway at 6 o'clock as well. So hi Barbara, hi Jane, hi Phil. Ooh. Where did you all come from? Hi Justine, hi Donna. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use this lovely stamp. I'm going to mix it up with the papers. But I thought, shall we put her face onto the back of this patterned paper? Because I think that's what Carly would do anyway. So I'm going to do it, but I'm just going to simplify it a little bit. So I have some of that beautiful patterned paper from that collection that I've just shown you there. Bearing in mind there is a 12 by 12 option as well. So if you are hunting now through all of the deals, have a good look. Don't just think, oh, I'm just going to buy a couple of things what Tony's shown me. There are so many deals. Spend your time and have a look. There's a lot of stock on there to get through. So I'm just going to take the lovely lady here and I'm just going to place her down. And I'm just going to try and capture her busy hair in the flowers and her face. Or shall we just go centre? I've cut it to size. Let's just go centre. Yes, we can. There we go. And I'm going to do her in I could do her in a gold. Let's do her in gold. I think she'll look really pretty in gold. What do we all think? I'm just going to use my anti-static bag here. And I'm just going to use a sticking pad. Justine, I have the 12 by 12. It's beautiful. It is, isn't it? I hope you're using it, Justine, and you're not just looking at it. So I'm just tapping all over this beautiful image. It's a big one. If you like small cards, you're watching the wrong show because Imala's huge. You can do half designs, I guess, but they are bigger than the norm. So let's just get this stamped down here. And get all that lovely detail in her face. I'm going to do it twice because I can't see if it has done it or not. Lots of light taps all over. Thank you so much for coming back, everybody. Did you all have a piece of cake and a cup of tea? Or not? Irene, I think everybody's has been sent, so you'll either get it today, tomorrow, or Monday if you haven't had it yet, but they have all been sent, sweetheart. All done. It did take us 3 days to get them out the door, though, so if you're one of the last, then it is on its way, I promise. So let's just get some embossing powder onto this one. Hopefully we've picked up all of that pretty design. You see that there? Oh, that's really good, doesn't it? That is so pretty. That looks like it was meant to be there. Really pretty. Let's get rid of this one for now. And we'll just heat set this one. So hi Brian Murphy. I know that's your husband. He's probably thinking, who's she talking to? Hi Barbara. Hi Karen. Cup of tea, no cake, Jan. Oh, why not? Did you have a Kit Kat? So I'm just going to heat set this one. So I got my gun hot. And we'll just chase that powder as it turns gold. You might not see it in the watercolour flowers, but you'll see it on this part here, hopefully. show you how pretty that is. And just see that beautiful. There we go. You can see it when I lean it forward. Really, really pretty. So let's just give that a good old punch down. So whilst that's doing its thing, let's do the next one. So I have the next piece, which is a piece from that paper pad, and I'm going to stamp the beautiful sentiment in gold on it too. I'm just going to pop this onto here. Hold that in place, take the lady off. Couple of crumpets and a coffee. Crikey, you are living it large. So, oh, see, I'm not concentrating. Anti-static bag every time. Sticky ink pad. Rosie's having a few nuts. My gosh. Fish and chips for tea, Amanda? Now you're making me hungry. So this is beautiful, capable, worthy. Absolutely. Why not? I'm just going to do it twice. You'll see from the promotional page, there is a little banner where every item that is in that promotion has a circular corner piece, which is showing you that that specific item is part of the buy 3, save 40%. Okay, so if you're flicking through, because I can see there's a lot of you on website, if you are flicking through, they are all already indicated with the little banners to show you, so you don't have to think, is this one in, is that one in? They're all marked up for you just to take the pain out of it all. And the ones that I'm using are in, as well as probably everything else in Imala, so have a peruse. So let's just heat set this one. Heat gun again. It is Friday, why can we not have a treat on a Friday? If your weeks are anything like my weeks, crikey. Let me just show you this, it looks really pretty. That looks pretty. It does, doesn't it? And it makes a change to step away from the white, doesn't it? You know, the white background. Why not? Let's do it on some pretty, pretty papers. Caught me there having a drink of my cup of coffee. It's fine. It's fine. Who's going to tell me off? So let's start to put this card together a little bit. So I thought, right. We're going for a different shape today, Tony. Step away from your 5x7 top folding. So I took this 7x7 and I chopped the edge off. I see a lot of people doing the sort of like gatefold where you fold one piece back. I'm not quite confident to do those sort of shaped cards as of yet, but I'm confident enough to cut half an inch off edge of a card. So I'm going to take my corner punch here and I'm just going to make it a little bit more creative really, and I'm going to go with the big corner round, so I'll get that lovely sort of round edge rather than your traditional square. Chopping it up a little bit today, so I'm just pushing it in there, and I'm going to do the back one too. And just push it in there like so. And then I have some patterned paper from that lovely paper pad you can see here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the corners coordinated. Now do remember that if you purchased from the earlier show, you don't pay postage if you're buying in this show, nor the next show either. Okay, all items will be sent in the same order you paid the first postage on, and it will all be sent together. So it doesn't matter if you shop over the weekend several times, it'll all go with your first order and no more postage costs will be incurred. So again, the same. So I have a front pattern here. I've not stuck that down yet, but I will. So here I have this lovely like watercolour. I mean, look at this, come on. And then I'm just going to make it all match. We'll see here. Well, let's start popping this together very quickly. Maybe not that one. So question, I'm being sent to the USA website with prices in USD. Can anyone help me? Whereabouts are you, Jane? Whereabouts in the world are you? Pop this one onto here, make sure it's straight. And then let's stick this one inside. So this is going to bring that card to life. And then that one inside, look. So we've got our lovely sort of really different, you could actually, this would make a nice wedding invite with a pocket, eh? Look at that. Hey, hey, hey. So the plan is to take her face around here. I'm not going to be too careful, but I would like to just capture her shape of her face here, just to be a little bit different rather than just popping it on as a topper. Around the top of the hairline. She's in the UK and she has signed in. We'll have a look at that one for you, sweetheart. And I'm just going straight up to the top here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to edge it where the sort of flick in the hairpiece goes up to the edge, like so. We see that there? So you can see we've got sort of her face on there. Now, I think I'm going to raise this on pads because I feel like it might get lost a little bit. But what I do want to do is I just want to edge that awful white edge on there. I'm just going to take a colour which is going to hopefully push back that design. Let me see if I can find one that's appropriate. Oh, this one will be fine because this matches my papers, look. Just going to get rid of that. So it just stops that white edge protruding higher than. Looks really, really pretty. It is a big stamp. Yeah, I think a lot of you can just sit back and tune in for the inspiration because I know a lot of you buy already the Imala collections. So beautiful, capable, worthy. Let's get this stuck onto our piece of gold. Second to grab. So Lynn, if you've missed the beginning, you can just go back and watch it, sweetheart. It never goes away. It will stay on our channel. Just go back and click into the 3 o'clock show, or you can drag this cursor back to the beginning and you can see it from there if you want to. So the products that are in show today are just items that I've randomly chosen just to show you the Imala sort of theme and what Imala is about. But if you have a look on the website, there are lots and lots of Imala lines, and all of Imala is buy 3, save 40%. So incredible savings. I'd love to give you 50% all the time, but you know, sometimes you just can't do it. Can't do it. So let's just take our lovely piece where we've just cut away that face area to stop it from bleeding into one. And I'm just going to grab some pads here. I'm just going to pop some pads behind. Really, really easy. So if you haven't got these products, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe you have got some pattern papers at home where you keep looking at them going, I don't know what to do with them, or I don't want to cut into them. Let's get them cut. Come on. And it is different sometimes to not stamp and ink. We all love to stamp and ink, don't we? We literally do. Love to stamp and ink it. They are quick and easy cards. But sometimes it is nice to cut into those fabulous pattern papers that we all love. And I'm putting a lot of pads on, but I don't want it to sink. And this will go to, along with the products, to the winner who comments underneath this live video when we have gone off air. So I'll send the card as well. Nola's saying happy birthday for yesterday, Tim. He feels really old. No, he doesn't really. He got a few birthday bumps from Tom and me. He's typing a little message now. He's still here. I haven't done anything with him yet. He's not under patio, if that's what you're asking, Nola. Oh. A lot of pads on this one, guys. But I know at least it's going to look nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that lovely lady. This could actually be a page in a book. If you scored it, I mean, if you did it on a thicker piece as well. But if you scored it, it could be a page in a book. So like the face, this as a page, and another page, and if you wanted to, couldn't you? These ideas only are born from you playing. See that there? So a face now stands proud. And you would never dream of maybe popping sort of this pattern on top of this pattern. But it works, doesn't it? Do you agree? I'll stick that down like so. And then what I've done is, from that pattern paper, you get these lovely sort of watercolour flowers. And I thought that would look absolutely beautiful in her hair. So let's pop this one on as well. And you could pad it if you wanted to, but I'm just going to go and just see which way it looks better with it so I don't lose her hair. Shall we try this way? Yeah. I've cut into it a little bit as well, and I have given it a good sort of pinch so it does look 3D. A bit more of a pinch. And then inside, beautiful paper bowl. Worthy. Oh, Carol Ann spotted the Northern Lights papers. We just cannot keep those in stock. So the lovely sentiment in there, which reflects, look. Oh, all right, you get it. There we go. You get that lovely reflection from the gold. And I'm just going to take my lovely sparkle pen and make this a sparkly flower. So I'm going to show you this card, then I'm going to go to a quick VT, and then I'm going to come back and just show you how, if you just want to stamp this lady in black on some colour, you can. Let me just show you this. So the corner punch has made the card look a little bit different than a normal just. There we go. And then inside we have that lovely, beautiful paper bowl worth. So we'll just show you that lovely inspirational video, and I'll get ready to have some fun with some ink with the same stamp. See you in a second. Welcome back, everyone. So it's fair to say a lot of you are topping up on Imala, which is brilliant. So hopefully there's been one there that you've been waiting for it to come down in price. We can't promise it always, but we do try to give you discounted prices. Now, I'm going to show you how amazing this girl looks just with a bit of ink, okay? So I just have a piece of watercolour card here, nothing fancy. Let's just get some colour onto this piece of cardstock. So let's go pick raspberry. So I'll get this on my mat. So if you're not into papers and you like to get a bit inky and a bit messy, then here is an alternative way for you. There we go. Add some more water if you want to. Let's get a bit of other colour in there too. I mean, look at that, it's so pretty. It doesn't look too bright on there, but I'm just going to blast that off quickly. I always like to dry between layers, and that gives me the texture. So it all doesn't mess into one colour. So don't forget, if you want the texture, to do it in layers. I know my corner punch lives with me as well now, Emma. What are we like? How did we manage before? So let's just get some more colour down on here. Let's just move that out of the way, it's causing chaos. Right. Let's just get a bit more colour down on here to create the texture. So this is what I was saying about building between layers. So if you take maybe another colour, let's go back to the colour. Let's get an orange something, shall we? No. Shall we try yellow? Let's try. Now, because it's dry, hopefully it'll pick up some of this yellow. Lovely. There we go. Can you see how you get the texture? Twirl it around, look. No. No, thank you. Really pretty. So let's just get rid of this. Hi, Aaron. So it's not fully dry, but I'm okay with it. So I've just got a stencil here. So there's some Imala stencils on the promotion as well. So I'm just going to take some of the colours here. And add a mucky brown look. Never mind. I'm okay with it. I'm using this lovely yellow, but it's come through green. Must have had a previous colour. There we go. What we like. There we go. Get over this corner too. I like to do one layer of ink and then texture paste, you know, over the top. I think it looks pretty awesome. So let's just get rid of that for now, and let's just bring in the lovely lady. So, and I mean, literally stamp her in black. That cars look amazing. Let's just grab out Eureka. Don't want a face to be caught up in any of the stencil work because it might look a bit messy. So. Like so. And we'll do this one in black. Hopefully this black ink pad is good enough. And I am stamping onto watercolour card, so I am going to have to give it a good old push. Got your delivery today, Michelle. Is that the Create Together Club, or is that just products you've purchased? Oh, David's stamps come today. I did see one lady say, oh, I'm not posting a picture because I don't want to spoil it for everyone. All like, oh my gosh, there's going to be a lot of crafters like twitching at home as if to say, what does it look like? If you're anything like me, you're going to be super giddy about it. I'm pushing quite hard because it is watercolour card. As you can see, I'm getting there. That's layer 2. Let's try again. My ink pad's not the best. I'm just going to keep going until I get a nice image. Oh, Anne hasn't got hers. Hopefully it'll come tomorrow, sweetheart, or Monday morning. So I'm live at 12 o'clock. There we go. I'm just going to leave it because the ink pad's not great. It might need 100 times. Let's just grab the sentiment. So I'm using the same stuff that's in that very one set. And by all means, you can go and buy the one set. If there's only one you like, go and buy the one you like. So let's just pop this on here. Let's just take this one off. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ombre. So with the sort of colours, I'm going to do orange into pink into purple. This is probably going to take a few stamps as well, but I'm okay with it. See what this looks like. Could actually spray it with a bit of water, shall we? See what it comes out like. This will get the coverage, and then I'll go back in and add the detail. So this time I'm not going to spray it. Not quite as bright as I'd like. Let's do abandoned coral in the middle, and then on the head let's do festive berries. That is abandoned coral in the middle. Right, let me just dry it off first now so we can sort of define it. I'm just going to dry it off, the whole thing. I'm not going to move anything because it's still sort of bleeding if you look, because it's the watercolour card, which is fine. But I just want to define it a little bit. So I think we need to get that pink, brighter pink in the middle. Do we think warm lipstick's a bit brighter? No. Picked raspberry is normally the brightest, isn't it? So let's get picked raspberry back in the middle. Festive berry on the end. And seedless preserve. Just to sort of define it a little bit. There we go. There we go. How cool is that? Nice ombre sentiment. Let's just pull this out here for you. So there we go. 2 sort of totally different looks. I'm not going to mount this onto a card, by the way, because we're running out of time. But there is the one with the lady's face, and here is the one that's Inky. Oh, sorry, my fault. There we go. With a flower in her hair, and then an Inky one mounted onto a card with a ombre sentiment. You could even pop some real flowers in her hair, you know, the paper real flowers rather than fussy cut flowers. But there we go. So the offers are still on until Monday. Okay, we will switch the offers off on Monday, so you can peruse over the weekend if you want to. If you're busy, that's absolutely fine. But the offer will stand: buy 3, save 40%. I am back with you at 6 o'clock with a different show at 6 tonight. Okay, different items, some more savings. And as always, if you buy the first product and you pay your postage, you don't have to pay it on the other items. It will just go into your other order. You don't pay the postage cost, okay? And when I come off live here, if you pop a comment underneath this video, I will be sending out one lucky winner, all of the products I've used in show, including the cards that I've made. So whatever you're doing, get another cup of tea, a Kit Kat, some nuts, whatever you're eating, and I'll see you all at 6 o'clock for another interesting show. Take care, everyone. Bye.